Chicklets will enter the zone. Try to make a drop pass and come back up the center. Shot back in, and Jessica Herb will cover up for the whistle. And we'll have an offensive zone draw here for the Chicklets left-hand side. And one back by the Chicklets, back to the point. Tried to shoot it back in and was taken back by the Busters. Busters 2-on-2. Good move at the line to get by the first defender. Just going to look for an open pass. Shot on net. Good stop by Lisa Hill. It's chipped in. And now behind the net. Ball's up and will come out and we'll lose possession. Busters will have to regain the zone here. Good pass. And now they gain the zone. Good pass across. Shot. And glove save by Lisa Hill. If we're just tuning in, we have a 2-0 lead for the Busters. 12:40 left to go, first period. If many of you don't know me, my name is Corey Johnson. I'm a player and GM in this league in the men's division 5-6. On the camera tonight is Chris. And shot was blocked in front. Now taken out. And Messi at the blue line. And ball not out. Shot back in. Chicklets will have to pick it up behind the net. Ball will go up the wall and intercepted by the Busters. Trying to make a pass in front off a foot. And Chicklets are going to have to get out of the zone here. Risky pass intercepted. And a good active stick by Chicklets defender. She's going to count center. And she's going to chase it down herself into the corner. And ball squirts out into the middle. Busters gain control. It's offside there, delayed offside, and ball is brought down into the Buster zone. Busters turn around, intercepted by the Chicklets. Couldn't gain full control of the pass. Pass to the middle and some feet, and ball was squared into the corner in the Busters defensive end. And kept in by the Chicklets. And now ball squirts out to the Busters, and they will gain center. Good burst of speed along the wing. Shot in, but nobody there to take that pass. Ball split up on the wall to center. And backhand pass, nobody there to take that. And Busters will intercept and to center. Dumped in. And Busters will go for a line change. Chicklets in behind the net. Good pay up the wall. Not taken cleanly. It will be intercepted by the Busters up there almost to the red line. Now past the red line. And dumped in, and I believe that's the first icing call. No icing on the play, says referee. Play continues. Ball goes across, nobody there to take that pass. Chicklets will intercept. And play will be knocked down by Busters defender to center. Good give and go pass. And a good intercept. And Chicklets at center. Just going to dump it in here, I believe. Okay. And she will do so. Chicklets will have to get in on this forward check. Good battle ensues in the corner. And Busters will intercept that pass and try to bring it up the wall, and they will do so. Not far enough. Ball's loose, and Jessica Herb will swallow it up on the loose ball. If you're just tuning in, 9:54 left to go, first period. Busters versus Chicklets. We'd love to hear your feedback on the new streaming viewing, as we're on a different angle now. We were above on the mezzanine, and now we're right below the home bench. We'd love to hear the feedback. Ball will come out to center, and good poke check by Chicklets defender to keep it in the zone. Good move. And she lost the ball. Gets it back. Good pass shot. And good save by the goaltender, Jessica Herb. Tried to make a pass up front, was blocked. Busters, good move. Ball breakaway. Busters come in, shot. And a good pass save by Lisa Hill on the breakaway. Anticipated the deke. Chicklets come up with the ball on the wall. Tried to poke it out and will do so. Good turn back. And ball's up. Knocked down by the Chicklets. And up the wall again. Ball was intercepted at center by the Busters. And Busters get in the zone. Good move by Trimble. Good pass across. In the feet. Shot. Lisa Hill with the save. Ball's loose. Ball's blocked. No shot. Good paddle save by the goaltender off the bar. Trimble will pick it up in the corner. Pass across. Nobody there. Ball will square back to the other side. And Trimble up front. Nobody there to take that pass cleanly. Good poke check by Chicklets forward there to make the ball squirt out. And Busters will regain their control on their own end. Ball gets put up. Possible 3-on-1. And shot. Loose. Good save by Lisa Hill. Another shot. Another save. And Chicklets will fire it up the wall, but held in at the line. Chicklets now will gain control. And just dump down, and that'll be an icing call. Oh, never mind. I must have deflected off a stick. My mistake. It's hard to see on this angle. Kept in by the Chicklets. Ball will squirt onto the other side. And that'll be an icing call. A little bit too hard on the pass. Nobody there to take it. 7:26 left to go. First period. 2-0 lead for the Busters. And Chicklets on the wall. Going to pay it back to the point. Shot. Knocked down with the leg. Good battle. And no call on the play. Thought it would have been a trip, but must have been not sufficient enough for a trip. Ball's dumped in by the Busters. Marshall will go in on the forecheck. Bad pass. Busters will intercept. Tries to take a shot, was blocked. The ball was scored out, almost to the red line. Pass, ball was shot in, but also off a foot into the zone. Now Chicklets will recover the ball and dumped past center. Busters recover the ball at the red line. No look pass, nobody there. Good pass up, almost to the blue line. Blocked off that pass. Now right back in. Busters have it. To the red line. Busters will gain the zone. 3-on-3. Tried to make a first pass across. Nobody there. I wanted a call there, didn't get it. Busters have it. Shot. Goes wide. No look shot, nobody there. Another shot off a foot. Good block in front. And ball will go out of play. And that's why we keep our head up, folks. And Chicklets win the, Busters win the draw. Shot from the point, goes high and wide. Ball will go into the corner. Now in behind the net. Chicklets will try to get out. Ball will squirt up and out, and not enough for an icing call. My mistake, there was enough on the ball. Another offensive zone draw here for the Busters. 5:22 left to go, first period, 2-0. And ball's one back to the point. Tries to take a shot on that, was wide behind the net. Chicklets try to get out. Ball up the middle, risky, but it works. 2-on-2. And ball's pushed past center. Busters regain control at center. Tried to make a pass at the wall, was blocked. Now Chicklets will chase it down in the offensive end. Shot back out. Now shot back in by the Chicklets, but taken back by the Busters. Good play to center. Trimble's going to go for a run. Shot off the side of the net. Wrap around. Good block in front. Trimble with that on the corner. Tried to make a pass to the middle, was blocked. And not out. Now the ball comes out. They'll have to regain the zone. And they will do so. Chicklets will take it up behind their net. Good play up the middle, and Chicklets will chase it down on the wall. Good poke by the Busters defender to poke it out. Good play at center. 2-on-2. Also 3-on-3 now. Good drop pass. Ball was squirted into the corner off a shoe. Ball shot in behind the net. And Busters have it on the wall. Good move to get away from the pressure, and now a good battle ensues on the wall. Good play by Chicklets forward to help that pressure. And Chicklets have the ball at center. Chipped in, or tried to chip it in, was blocked. Now they gain the zone. Tried to make a move through the feet, didn't work. Busters have control. Good stretch pass. They'll gain the zone of the line. Good drop pass. Another shot. And stick save by Lisa Hill. Good passing play there, but it couldn't finish. Busters still with it. Good move. Pass out front, possibly, off the side of the net. Ball was in the feet, now in behind the net. Ball's up front, cleared out. Good active stick by the forwards there to keep that ball in. Now the ball will try to get squirted out. Good keeping by the Busters defender. And now ball comes out. Not far enough. Trimble will pick it up. Good pass up, drop pass. Shot. Goes off something into the corner. Dump back down in behind the net. Play goes up the wall, not hard enough. Trimble will intercept. Tries to take a shot, high and wide. Play goes up the wall, intercepted. Another play, and the ball will get out past the blue line. And now taken back in. Busters thought that was going to be a shot, more of a pass. Another shot, goes wide. Play up the wall. Busters defender has it. Shot back in for Trimble. Try to take a shot, missed. Half wall. Pass up front, nobody there. Chicklets having a real hard time getting out of their own zone right now. They'll dump it down and chase after it. And Busters defenders there first. Shot in, and now Busters will intercept. Ball will go down. Chicklets defender will pick it up on their own end. 1:20 left to go, first period. 2-0 lead for the Busters. Play it, shot in, no touch, so that'll be another icing call. Got an offensive zone draw here for the Busters coming up. See if they can expand this lead. Face off won by the Chicklets, but taken back by the Busters. Ball was squared out, and they'll have to regain the zone. Ball was past center. Good battle at center, and Busters will win it back. Good battle at center. Good play up. Good pass across. Just missed it. Chicklets have it. Dumped in. I think that was on their own side of center, though. Nope. Oh, yep. It was. Icing call on the Chicklets. If she'd taken a few more steps, she would have had a clear run to the ball. I know myself, I panic when I have the ball, so I'm not. I feel her for that. Most players don't realize they have more time than they have, and that's what happens is they panic and shoot the ball down, not realizing it's not enough for a dump it. It's more an icing call. Chicklets win the draw, and right back to the goaltender. 34.9 seconds left to go, first period. 2-0 lead for the Busters. Shot back in by the Busters to go after behind the net. Good moving her feet just to get away from the defender. Pass up front, nobody, and shot. And backhand top corner. What a shot. Right in the slot. Number 88 with the goal, backhand shelf. 3-0 lead for the Busters. Sixteen seconds left to go, first period. Busters out another one, 3-0 lead. What a goal though. Backhand shelf, where mommy keeps cookies. Busters regain the zone again. In the feed of the Chicklets defender. Ball not out. And that'll about do it for the first period. 3-0 lead for the Busters. We'll be back in a few minutes. And we're about to get back underway here. Busters holding a 3-0 lead going into the second period. If you are not aware, we play two 17-minute stoppage periods. Now the Busters going from left to right, Chicklets going from right to left. And we're back underway. One draw by the Chicklets, up the wall, taken back. Chicklets up the wall. Good battle, and Busters will shoot it in. Chicklets first on it. And Chicklets come out with it. Trimble will intercept. Shot. Good block in front. Tried to clear it. And the ball's in some feet. Goes back to the slot where the shot was wide. Good ball control here by the Busters, keeping them away from all the pressure. Tried to make a pass up front. They squared out past the blue line. Chicklets will dump it in and get on the forecheck. Tried to make a block, that pass didn't work. Busters get out, get past the center. And Chicklets win the draw, defensive end. Not out. Good chip down. No icing on the play, says referee. Buster defender gets away from the pressure. Good run. Chipped up. And now chipped down. Lisa will push it aside for her defender in behind the net. Tried to go up the wall. Intercepted by the Busters on the wall. Good pressure by the Chicklets to relieve that pressure off the offensive pressure. Ball's dumped down. Ball's in the corner. Chicklets with it. Good battle. Chicklets with some pressure here. Tried to take a pass up front. Was off the shins of the defender. Yeah, the Busters will gain the zone. Individual effort from end to end so far. Tries to take a shot, goes wide. Ball's now in the corner. And the ball was squared up to the other side. Buster still with a good move to get away from that two defenders. Tried to take a shot at net, I think goes wide. Tried to make a pass up front, was blocked. Now at the blue line, Chicklets intercept. 2-on-2. Past the red line. Shot in. Nobody there to help that forecheck. Tries to take a shot on net, which goes wide. Ball's on the wall. Chicklets will have it. Tries to take a shot on net. In the feet. And Busters will clear, not out. And now ball will come out. Bad pass. Busters intercept. Good pass. Shot. Another shot. Rebound. Loose. Oh, couldn't tap it in on an individual effort there. 3 shot attempts. No, couldn't beat the goaltender. And good eyes on the goaltender there to see that ball through traffic. Good stop for Lisa Hill. I gotta say, some of the goaltending in the women's division is absolutely outstanding. Some of these women, man, I don't know how they do it. But yeah, we got some phenomenal goaltenders in this women's division, let alone the men's as well. But this is actually kind of cool to watch the women play and grow the game a little bit more. Busters win that draw, but ball's blocked in front. Chicklets now take a pass up, past the blue line. Play to center. Ball's in behind her. Trimble is a workhorse, wins that ball back. She's going to gain the zone. Tried to take a shot on net. Just blocked it. Chicklets intercept, good move at the line. Drop pass. Shot, blocked. that'll be a nice and call. 12:15 left to go, second period. 3-0 lead for the Busters. Offensive zone draw here for the Chicklets to see if they can get on the board. If you're just joining us, this is the women's division. Busters versus the Chicklets. The Busters in the white and blue. The Chicklets in the black, green, and pink. Shot on net. Jessica Hurd with the save. Play's going to go up the wall. Chicklets defender has it. Tries to take a shot on net. Didn't get much on it. Good intercept. Now Busters have it at the red line. Tried to make a move around the defender. Didn't work. Good block. And now the ball's into the corner. Ball will try to go across. Nobody there to take that pass. Busters on the half wall. Gonna look for some space open. Ball will come back on the half wall. Chicklets will have it. Tried to make a play up, was blocked. Another pass up. Somehow hits the Chicklets stick, and now the Chicklets will dump it down and go for a change. First on the ball of the Busters. Just gonna run in behind her net here, look for some space. Good play to center, but a little bit too far out of the reach, and I think that'll go for another icing call. And that'll do so. Another offensive zone draw here for the Chicklets. Good stretch pass, just out of the reach though. Busters are one of those teams you don't want to be getting caught on those stretch passes. They'll burn you. $10, 15, 11 minutes left to go, second period. 3-0 lead for the Busters. Trimble, good pass down on the side wing, on the wing. Good pad, stop, Lisa Hill, good shot. Ball was squared out, and now they'll have to regain the zone. Good pass across to the defender, but someone was right on her, but gets away from that pressure. Good pass to Trimble. Trimble's going to gain the zone, going to go for a run on the wing. Drop pass. Good intercept by the Chicklets. And now defender gets caught on the pinch. 2-on-2. Tries to take a shot, fend on it. And now Busters gain control at center. Busters in their own end. Play in their own defensive end. Shot up the wall. Intercepted by the Chicklets. Good play. Now they'll get in the zone. Tried to make a play past two forwards. Didn't work. Now Busters will go on a break. 2-on-2. Shot. Pad save Lisa Hill. Ball's loose in front. And Lisa Hill with a good stop in front. I don't know how she saw that, but better stop. Got an offensive zone draw here for the Busters. 9:33 left to go. Ball's in some feet out front, and ball squared out. Back to the Busters defense. Shot in. Goes off some feet. And now ball squirts out front. Nobody there to take that clean pass. Chicklets will dump it down. Busters have it. And now good back check by Busters to get that ball back. Off the loose pass. Good play up the side, off a foot. Ball will have to be regained the zone. Ball will square out center. Good pass up the wall. Tried to make a good pass in front. Shot. Good better save by the goaltender. Ball's now on the half wall. Pass across. Couldn't take that pass cleanly. Chicklets now have it out. Dumped in by the Chicklets to go after in the corner. I thought that was past center, my mistake. That's another icing call. .8:28 left to go, second period, 3-0 lead for the Busters. Coming up next, we do have another women's division matchup, the Renegades versus the Mooseheads. Just want to thank you for joining us this evening. Chicklets will wrap it up the wall and get away from that pressure. And ball was squared out loose back to the defensive end for the Busters after the good battle at center. Stretch pass. Busters gain the zone. Ball's in the middle, taken back by Chicklets. Poke check. Trimble takes a shot. Just goes wide off, I think, off a stick. Ball back at the point. Shot back in. Into the corner. Trimble's going to go after it behind the net. Gets it. Shot. Rebound. And stopped by Lisa Hill on the individual effort by Lisa Trimble. Oh, sorry, Lindsay Trimble, my mistake. .7:30 left to go, second period. Chicklets have it off the draw. Now in behind their net. Gonna look for some space here to get out of the zone. Up the wall. Good play. Good poke check by the Busters defender to keep it in. Good pass. Not off, clean off the stick. Kept him at the red line. Now Chicklets intercepted at their own blue line. Plays at center. Now dumped in by the Chicklets off the wall. And Busters will try to clear it out here. And they do so. Good pass to center. It's going to go right up the middle. Good pass to the side. Chipped up. Shot. Loose. And scores. A little bit of a messy tic-tac-toe, but it does work. Got a 4-0 lead for the Busters. Good play right up the middle, then stretched them out to the side and shot and rebound and scored. Good fundamental hockey there by the Busters. And Chicklets win the draw. Ball will come back to the defensive end of the Busters. They'll gain control on their own end. Stretch pass, tried to go up the middle, was blocked. Tried to take a dump in, didn't work. Now possible another 3-on-2. They gain the zone. Drop pass, shot. Off the glass. Cleared offside by Lisa Hill. Chicklets now in their own end on the back wall. And cleared out, not far enough. Now ball is at offensive blue line, shot. And I believe another goal from a shot from the point. It's hard to see from my angle, that's my mistake. Chicklets are letting this one slip away here, but it's been a pretty good game overall. They just haven't had the offensive pressure that they needed in this game. Play goes up the wall off the offensive zone draw win. Sorry, center ice draw. Busters defender breaks in, tries to take it herself. The ball was squared into the corner. And battle ensues on the corner. And Chicklets will win that battle. She's going to wrap it up the wall. And poked out, and not far enough. Chicklets lose the control, and Busters have it. Trying to take a shot, and that was blocked. Good keeping by Busters there, and now taken back by the Chicklets. Just gets out of the blue line, but still have possession of the Busters. Shot in, stick aside by Lisa Hill. Tried to wrap the ball again, and that'll be intercepted on the wall by the Busters. Pass across to the middle. Ball's in the feet. Try to take a shot, and that was blocked off a stick. Another good active stick by the Chicklets there. Ball shot in front. Ball almost went off the toe into the net, but good eye by the goaltender. Ball squirts out, and Busters defender has it. Shot. Good stick save, Lisa Hill. Ball will come out. Chicklets will try to chip it out, and they will do so. First two to the Busters defender in their own end. Pressure coming. Good pass up under pressure. Trimble's going to take it wide. Drop pass. Gets lost in the feet. Now still in the zone. Tries shot on net. It's blocked in front. Good move by the Chicklets captain there. Just going to look for some. Ball wasn't taken cleanly off that pass. Still kept in. Tried to make a move. Good active stick by Busters defender. And I'll have our first call of the evening. Got a tripping call on the Chicklets. Unfortunate play, lost the ball and just had her stick tied up on an awkward spot. Busters to the power play. .3:16 left to go. Second period. Busters to the power play off the tripping call. Ball's back at the point now into the corner. Tried to take a pass up front, was good block in front. Now back to the point. Tries to take a shot on net, was wide. Or maybe a subtle tip on net. And another goal, it looks like. It's hard to tell, but yeah, there's another goal by the Busters. Good power play goal. 6-0 lead for the Busters with 2:45 left to go. And now the clock turns to runtime after a 5-goal lead in the second period. I think that was a new rule brought in just the last couple seasons. Plays put forward by the Chicklets. Shot. Paddle saved by Jessica Herber into the corner. Play goes up the wall. And now Busters 2-on-2. Good rush to center. Into the zone. Good curl back. Good pass across. Back to the point. Try to take a shot on net. Oh, good stick save by Lisa Hill through the traffic. Couldn't see it properly. Chicklets will try to take it off the wall. Now we're behind the net. Busters will try to intercept that ball. Ball squirts loose. And now ball will come out past the blue line. Chicklets first to the ball at the red line. No help with her though. Three Busters on the one Chicklet. Busters to sit into the blue line, into the zone. Good stop up. Pad save, rebound. It's loose. Lisa Hill, good stop. Stretch pass, nobody there. Busters will take it. And now Chicklets will intercept the pass at center. Ball's up. And now shot in by the Chicklets. And a icing call. Offensive zone draw here. Last couple seconds of the game. Shot on net, high and wide. 5 seconds left to go. And that's going to do it. We got a 6-0 win for the Busters over the Chicklets. A bit of a rough game on the Chicklets end of it. Just couldn't generate much offense, and Jessica Herb with a shutout. That's your final, folks. We'll be back for game 2 in about 10 minutes. Busters with a 6-0 win. We'll see you shortly.